that are checking their race cars before they go to the next race to make sure that Tommy and Billy Bob didn't go over a corner somewhere and mess with the fascia of these cars or anything else.
Is happening?
Because I think NASCAR's pretty clear. If you do something wrong, we're coming for you.
Now, I enjoyed the stories in the past, Chuck. They were romantic stories about these people doing whatever they could to survive. They called it survival, enterprise, and some of the stories of just how creative crew chiefs and other people were, just how creative they were, what they came up with. Those were really interesting stories, and they were part of the sport for a long time. But if you have this sport that you want in mainstream society and you want talked about with the other major league sports, NASCAR is absolutely doing the right things in terms of making sure you don't have somebody sitting there saying, oh, well, this is, just the backwoods redneck thing where you're manipulating these cars. It's a level playing field, and there's rules that are enforced.
Johnny, you're going to have to help me with this a little bit because I'm not a stick and ball guy. But I want to share something with you that I heard yesterday. And I think it was when the New York Yankees, if I'm not mistaken, did a home run. They've got 30-some home runs right now so far this year. And the guy said, this is unbelievable. This goes back almost back to Mickey Mantle and pre-steroid times, right? It goes back before that because none of that stuff should even count, right? And I thought about that a little bit with what we're doing now. And here's what changed NASCAR. There was a time when you had the guy that was just a smart guy, Smokey Unit, right?
Yeah.
He dreamed this stuff up in his head and he was able to do some things, right? And all of that was kind of fun and games and kind of cool, and you look back and those stories are awesome. But then along comes the computer and the CNC machine. And the digital printer and all the things that now it left that guy's mind, and all of a sudden you got a machine that's telling you how to do it, and it changed the sport. I don't like that. I like what happened when NASCAR comes in there and says, these are the rules, and we're going to play by these rules, and we're not putting up with any more of this nonsense. I like that.
Yeah, so this sends, then again, Hamlin back to the 35th position, Busch to the 36th position, and therefore the points, anything else that goes with it doesn't come with that DQ and getting thrown back in with that. Folks, want to get your take on this. What do you think about the penalties? Do you like the fact that NASCAR is enforcing it in this way? And quite frankly, were you shocked when you heard about it? It's 866 Pit Lane, 866-748-5263. We'll go back to the phones now. I'm going to check in with Mike in Minnesota. Mike, what's on your mind? Let's trade some paint.
Hey, John, but two things quick. Okay, Denny Hamlin, and everybody's complaining about Ross Chastain, how rough he is taking somebody out for the win. How many times has Denny Hamlin taken somebody out at Daytona to get the win, or Kyle Busch to get the win? They also took on the veterans like Rusty Wallace, Mark Martin, Dale Earnhardt. Everybody said Dale was brilliant. He took a few guys out for the win. So Ross learned from those guys, and those guys don't like that. Is NASCAR gonna do something about that, or are they just gonna kind of look the other way?
Yeah. Hey, look, I'll answer that one for you real quick. I don't think NASCAR's going to change anything. NASCAR, look, there is a line. I didn't see Denny Hamlin cross the line, right? I didn't see him cross the line yesterday. He raced the guy, and look, this is an arguable call, right? Did he race him harder than he would have any other person? I don't know. He didn't give him any room. Ross Chastain gets into the wall. But I can have a problem with it, guys. I
look,
really
an
didn't,
ST7
and I don't think NASCAR did either.
And guys, let me quote Kevin Harvick,
8776,
senior members
8453, and
well
8932. Second ST70 map on this Colt, the BB. That's a
Harvick said NASCAR should be very thankful